Arians leaves with a record as coach of the Cardinals and Buccaneers, 80, 48, and 1. That also includes his wins as the interim coach of the Colts 10 years ago. Super Bowl 55 champion, a guy whose career was delayed because he didn't play the political game. He called it like it is. Mm-hmm. He always said what he believed. That's the other thing that makes his exit from Tampa a little ironic.
Right.
Because he's the guy who would be saying, what a load of crap that is.
Yeah, right.
If he wasn't the one smack dab in the middle of
Brady
it.
pushed me out of here.
Yeah.
That's what Bruce said. Yeah, right.
Or if it was happening to someone else, he'd be saying, what a crock of SH-T.
Yeah.
We know what really happened there.
Right,
He'd be saying that. He was always willing to speak his mind, which kept him from being a head coach until he was in his early 60s.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. He was not political that way, and he was, a little rough around the edges and, kind of said it like he seed it. Or that didn't even make it. Said it like he seed it. Did I really say it? That was really dumb of me. I can't even
take it back now.
Yeah, I know. Oh, my gosh. Please don't put that on Simsism tomorrow. That's not a Simsism. That's idiotism. But either way, he calls it like he sees it. That's what he does. He really does. And, hey, I think it's cool, the fact that he's been very loyal and good friends with Todd Bowles for a long, long time. He sets him up, sure, yes, of course we're not sure exactly how that went down. And, Leftwich, he's left him in a position to where he can look at that and, okay, he didn't give him the head coaching job or the Bucs, but come on, as we know, offensive coordinators or Leftwich, it's just a matter of time. It's just whenever he wants it. And that offense is still going to be top-notch this year with Brady. Leftwich he's guaranteed to be a head coach almost. Guaranteed. Bowles, I think, was a little dicey whether he got that other chance out there. I think he might have been in the conversation a lot. Not saying he didn't deserve it, but I just think, that would be one because he was at the Jets already. I just feel like, it could have been a little more dicey for him to ever get that head coaching job again.
A topic we discussed earlier this week, the opportunities or lack thereof for minority and female assistant coaches. That's an area where Arians has been a trailblazer. His staff in Tampa Bay included 11 black coaches, all 3 coordinators black, and 2 women working on the staff in Tampa Bay. He was very big about creating those opportunities and giving people a chance to flourish on the job, or not, as the case may be. But if you don't have the opportunity, we don't find out whether or not somebody can do the job at a high level. And he was very good about that. That is part of his legacy. It's an important part of his legacy, and it's something that other owners, other coaches, other executives need to learn from. And that may be something that, as he transitions out of coaching, I know he's going to be involved in the Buccaneers front office, but with the NFL trying to solve some deeper problems as it relates to how teams go about creating these opportunities, they may want to pick Bruce Arians' brain.
Good idea by you, Mike. You're right. Bruce is one of those guys where you'd go, he's old school in some ways, but he's new school. He doesn't see color. He doesn't give a damn. He just sees results, work ethic, and the person. And that's why, I think it goes back to why he's got, like I said, a fan club in the NFL. I've always noticed about that, known that about, Bruce Arians. Even before he became a head coach, he was always kind of famous for like, man, this guy in Indy or this guy in Pittsburgh, man, he's a handful and funny and smart and creative as hell. And, of course, had quarterbacks in Peyton Manning and Ben Roethlisberger that he could give them birdseed and be like, here, eat out of my hand. And they'd be like, oh, chirp, chirp, blah, blah, blah. He's got a magical way with people that way. He does. And, Mike, I think that's a really good idea by you. That would be one of those guys, the NFL should call up and pick his brain a little bit to help this situation.
You bring Bruce Arians into an ownership meeting when the topic is increasing opportunities for minority and female assistant coaches. Bruce Arians is going to tell them what they need to hear. He's going to tell the various emperors that they're riding butt naked on a horse and they better put some clothes on. He is the perfect guy to speak truth to power because he will. He will. I'm telling you. I don't know, I just kind of thought of it as we were talking about it today, but the NFL needs to get him involved in spreading this message, in getting other owners to understand what it takes, in working with other coaches to get them to have the level of comfort. And I know that he's got at least one son. I don't think his son ever worked for the Buccaneers. I don't think he did the nepotism thing.
I don't think
so. That continues to be the core of so many of these issues with the opportunities or lack thereof. I
think Matt Casey just got in my ear.
His son was his agent.
Right.
Son is his agent.
All right.
So, but not on the coaching staff.
Yeah.
So, again, he's in a great position, I think, to help the NFL deal with a problem that I think the NFL is currently and will continue to struggle to deal with, absent somebody like Bruce Arians who can come and tell people what they need to hear.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.